Well, Ben Sheets waiting for the grounds crew to get the mound, big league mound ready. He is not even going to go out to the bullpen. He getting the jacket off and ready to work with one out in the bottom of the third inning. He'll face the top of the order. He's just struck out Carlos Zambrano. And again, some renovations here at the ballpark. We mentioned the playing surface renovation. And also 70 or so bullpen box seats were added down the third base line. And some added signage along the grandstands as Chicago Board Options Exchange has the naming rights for the new premium seats down the third base line. The CBOE seats. And it sounds like the one thing that could be tweaked. The bullpen mounds, as always, are very close to the foul lines. And I didn't actually get all the way down there, but you can see, Bob, right on the line, it's flat. Now, it used to be sloped. It was a bit more gradual getting to that bullpen mound. I guess the Cubs grounds crew could grade it a little bit more conservatively going into fair territory, so you're not running right into the back of a hill.
Yeah, it used to be more of a slope, and this year it's more of a step. It used to be a more gradual slope up the back of the mound. It's still a very dangerous area for outfielders chasing foul balls over in that area, but I'm sure that will be remedied as we move forward. There's always a little tweaking to be done.
The rain delay will end up this time around being about 50 minutes. 5-0 in that area. Carlos Zambrano now heading back into the dugout after taking his warm-up tosses, and Ben Sheets will continue on for Milwaukee. Kosuke Fukudome, one pitch and a double. He took the first offering from Ben Sheets deep to center. Nice debut for Kosuke.
Very nice. Came out before the ball game. Photographers everywhere. The fans greeted him with a huge ovation as he ran out to his position in right field. A standing ovation as he came to the plate to take his first at bat. And apparently, like that first offering from Ben Sheets, he clubbed it into straightaway center field. Short hop the fence and cruises in to second base with a stand-up double, his first at bat.
We're ready to resume. Ryan Theriot, the hitter. Strike one on a heater from Sheets, who has 3 strikeouts in the early going. Barn burner going on in Detroit. Royals just scored a run in the 11th to lead 5-4. See the Indians putting up a 7 spot on the White Sox. Slowly hit on the ground outside of first base. That's a foul ball past Prince Fielder.
Boy, obviously the big concern after a 50-minute rain delay is that your players get good and loose before taking the field once again. I see Bill Hall down at third base trying to stretch out his quad muscles. Shortstop J.J. Hardy shaking his legs out there as shortstop. Guys trying to stay loose after the long delay.
Officially, it was 49 minutes. Ontario fans, 3 straight strikeouts for Ben Sheets going back to the final out of the second. It's been overcast and drizzly all day. Here's Soriano, former leadoff hitter, now batting second. Off the outside corner. First year with the Cubs last year. Hit 33 home runs. 12 were leadoff shots.
And that's usually his happy zone down there. Deadly low ball hitter is Alfonso Soriano.
Big cut and a miss. 2-2. Tampa Bay leads at Baltimore 4-2 in the top of the 6th. Blue Jays and Yankees washed out. Had some rain in Cincinnati, but now Arizona leads the Reds 3-2 in the top of the 5th. Dusty Baker making his Reds managerial debut as Soriano strikes out. Ben Sheets came out of the break after the rain delay and struck out the two he faced.
See you tomorrow, Steve.
Oh, dreaming.
Do not let her get gum. You know
It's Tony Stewart.
Tony, get the camera. I've got the camera. Oh, Tony, he's a huge fan. Ready?
Tony, you okay?
Armor All wash, wipes, and tire shines. Go ahead, stare. And for even better defense against UV rays, try new and improved Armor All Protectant.
Sure, $1 down again.
Oh, it's brutal.
No, it's feeble.
It's dropping like a lead balloon.
Tanking.
It's anemic.
It's just in free fall.
It's pathetic.
Hey, big O, what do you got there, fella?
Double cheeseburger from the dollar menu.
Did I say weak?
The dollar's looking strong.
Dollar's looking good.
Very good.
Hey, Owen, how you fixed on fries, buddy?
I'm good on fries. Thanks, Dave.
That's cold, man. Just thought I'd ask.
The McDonald's Beefy Cheesy Double Cheeseburger. Just one of the extravagant choices on the dollar menu.
I'll call you then. Bye.
Devin?
Cindy, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'll say. You've got the whole Verizon Wireless network. Mr. Fear of Commitment. It's weird.
Well, they came with my pay-as-you-go plan, so I only pay for them when I use them.
So you haven't changed at all?
Nope.
Verizon Wireless pay-as-you-go. Forget long-term contracts. Just pay on the days you use your phone. That's reliability on demand at select retailers and Verizon Wireless.
There's a new joke going around. Have you heard it? What is the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap.
On the marquee, big letters.
And you can put it on the board. Yeah.
Time for our AT&T text poll question here in the home opener of 2008. What's your favorite opening day memory? Willie Smith, as we get underway in the 4th inning with Prince Fielder leading off. Willie Smith's walk-off home run in 1969. Text A. Billy Williams, 1971 with a game ender. Tuffy Rhodes, home run hat trick in 1994. Or you can text D for Dutchie Carey's Take Me Out to the Ballgame tribute to Harry in 1998. Text your responses A, B, C, or D to 97999. We'll give you the results later in the game. It's brought to you by the new AT&T. See what's new at the new AT&T. Visit att.com for details. Prince Fielder had the flu or flu-like symptoms over the weekend, and he was not going to miss opening day. And he loves hitting in this ballpark. Swing and a miss. He's 0 for 2 to start this one.
Okay, Len, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Carlos finessed him right there. You can see Giovanni Soto wants that ball down and in. Carlos really pulls the string on a slow breaking ball. Gets Prince Fielder way out front from our Southwest RoboCam. Strike 3 to the big guy.
Nice and easy. Is that the slider changeup?
That's what it looked like. Just an off-speed breaking ball. Soto wanted him to bury it down low and in that back foot slider. And Carlos just took a little off. Turned it into an off-speed pitch.
Braun fouled out to Giovanni Soto to end the first inning. Skies are brightening a bit. That's good news. The lights are on, but it's as good as it's looked weather-wise all day.
If it gets much lighter, we're going to have another delay so all the outfielders can come in and get their sunglasses. Tried that same off-speed slider. That time started right at Braun. Tried to nip the inside corner just a little bit too far in.
Bill Hall is next. A bouncer. Terrio charges, throws, and what a pick by Derek Lee, who won his 3rd career Gold Glove last year. 03, 05, 07. So he's won it every other year since 03 and helped out his teammate Ryan Terrio there.
Boy, what a good pitch from Zambrano on a 3-1 count to a very aggressive power hitter. He jams him, gets a slow roller to the left side. Terrio had to make the play and throw on the move. And as usual, D. Lee over there at the other end picking it clean. That's not the kind of swing you usually see from Ryan Braun on a 3-1 count.
Bill Hall skies into center. PA came in about 3 steps and shuffled over 1 step to his left to haul it in. The starters look sharp after the 49-minute rain delay.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced nor retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
That swore it would never get old didn't. Welcome to the summer of life. And now there's an official hair treatment of the summer of your life. New Touch of Gray from Just for Men. Lets you keep a little gray. Works gradually. Just comb in, rinse.
Never trust anybody over 90.
Keep a little gray with New Touch of Gray.
Introducing Yo Plus, a new yogurt with special cultures and fiber that naturally help regulate your digestion. With the delicious Yoplait taste. Life's better on the plus side. Try it for 10 days and feel the difference.
Well, for those of you joining us for the first time here in 2008, we're happy to announce that every WGN baseball broadcast on WGN Sports and WCIU in 2008 home and road will be in beautiful high definition, sponsored by Comcast. Upcoming schedule: White Sox and Indians Wednesday at 6. Brewers and Cubs for the series finale. Leadoff man at 1 o'clock on Thursday. White Sox warm up 11:30 Central Time on Friday in Detroit. All in high definition, sponsored by Comcast. One ball and 1 strike on Derek Lee. Everybody's just kind of waiting for something big to happen.
Well, it's a good inning to be at the plate. The wind has once again turned around and is now blowing pretty much straight out to left field, favoring right-handed pull hitters. Everybody's had the advantage of the wind at some point in this ball game today. It's blown in at times, it's blown out to right, it's blown in from right, and now blowing out to left field.
Sheets with a 2-2 will do it again. Derek Lee joining Aramis Ramirez to man the infield corner spots for the 5th consecutive opening day. The last corner duo to do that for the Cubs for a longer stretch, Ernie Banks and Ron Santo, called strike 3 on the breaker. They started together 9 straight years at those spots from 1962 to 1970.
That's that signature Ben Sheets over-the-top curveball. Very tight, sharp rotation. Spots it right on the outside corner at the knees. That's not a pitch you can do much with anyway.
First look from our scoreboard camera. 5 straight Cubs have struck out against Ben Sheets. They talk about, your batting average on balls in play when you make contact. The Cubs haven't even been able to make contact. That's how good Ben Sheets has been.
And up to this point, no noticeable drop-off after the 49-minute delay. High riding four-seam fastball right there. That's usually a pitch that a fastball curveball pitcher will use to set up a breaking ball following.
DL time in the second half last year because of a sprained right middle finger. Also was bothered by a left hamstring injury in late September. He made just 24 starts, and you figure he missed about 10 or so due to injury. Milwaukee lost the division by just 2 games. Off the end of the bat as Sarama stays alive. Boy, those are the kinds of things, if you let them, they can eat away at you in the offseason. If I only had been healthy. Not much you can really do about it at this point.
Well, over the course of 162 ball games, every player on the roster, every coach and manager will think there had to be something I could have done to win a couple more ball games over the course of the season.
Line shot right field. Corey Hart has it. Waist high grab. 2 gone.
Number 1, Kosuke Fukudome.
Kosuke 1 for 1 with a double. 30 years old. He'll turn 31 later this month. Most valuable player in the Central League in Japan in 2006. Was on base in Japan .430 or better in each of his last 3 seasons. Cut short due to injury last year. Had surgery to remove bone fragments in his right elbow on August 20th. Pushed him off the plate. The crowd didn't like it. 2-1.
Now you will see Ben Sheets throw that fastball inside to left-handed hitters a lot more than he does to right-handers. He likes to work that side of the plate.
There's ball 4. Ben Sheets doesn't walk a lot of people. He has walked 2. Soto in the second, and now Fukudome in the 4th. So Kosuke has reached twice.
Well, that's why he's here, Len, and we talked about this throughout the spring, is why I feel he is the best number 2 hitter that we have in the lineup. Now, it's up to Lou Piniella to determine where the guys fit together best, but he gets on base so often, either swinging the bat, taking the base on balls, and once he gets on, he's a threat to steal a base. He can score from first on an extra base hit. And we talked about it earlier. I think Lou will continue to tweak this lineup until he finds something he's comfortable with, but don't be a bit surprised to see Fukudome in that 2 spot at some point in the future.
And don't be surprised if he tries to steal second base with 2 outs and set up a big-time RBI spot for DeRosa. Not running, and DeRosa hits it high in the air. Deep. Still carrying, and caught by Gwynn as he bangs into the vines in the brick behind. Nice play by Tony Gwynn Jr. robbing DeRosa. Well, it's never easy when you go banging into that wall. And that ends the inning.
Today, I plan on not freaking out about my wireless bill. I plan on saying whatever when my daughter talks for hours. Yeah, I plan on being totally down with calling Denver in the middle of the afternoon. Huh? Hollering at my boys, kicking it with 3-way calling. I plan on grabbing my celly and getting my...
Dad!
Oh, sorry. Okay.
America's most reliable network introduces a plan with truly unlimited calling. Talk as much as you want with anyone in the U.S. for one flat rate. And now buy a text-friendly Envy Your Music playing chocolate for just $79.99. Verizon Wireless.
Yourself with Castrol GTX conventional motor oil. All weights $7.98 a gallon. It's less than $2 a quart. So whatever you're working on, Advance will help you keep the wheels turning.
Tired of another sleepless night? For help falling asleep and staying asleep, there's two-layer Ambien CR. The first layer helps you fall asleep fast, but unlike other sleep aids, there's a second layer that helps you stay asleep. Until you know how Ambien CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Be sure you're able to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active again. Sleepwalking and eating or driving while not fully awake with amnesia for the event have been reported. In rare cases, sleep aids may cause severe allergic reactions, such as swelling of your tongue or throat or shortness of breath. If you experience any of these behaviors or reactions, contact your doctor immediately. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's non-narcotic and can be taken for as long as your prescriber recommends. However, like most sleep aids, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. Ask your prescriber about Ambien CR for a good night's sleep from start to finish.
Neighborhood busy. And we have sat through a couple of rain delays here. And we are playing once again. Into the 5th inning, called strike. And Corey Hart. Carlos Zambrano's been liberal with his breaking ball today. It's been good. Hart, Hardy, and Sheets. Ground ball to Aramis Ramirez, who gloves and throws to Lee. Another quick look at our AT&T text poll question. You can text your response, A, B, C, or D, to 97999. We'll give you the results a little bit later on. Enjoy voting. A lot of good choices. Well, these starters are dealing. There's a reason they're the opening day guys. Another fly ball. Zambrano's gotten a lot of outs in the air. Kosuke makes the play. That was his first chance.
Hey, you don't see a lot of 15 to 14 games on opening day. Usually low scoring ball games. Occasionally somebody will hit a bump in the road and get blown up for a big inning, but most of the time on opening day you're going to have to work very hard to put runs on the board.
Tony Pena Jr. with a game-winning RBI single, and Kansas City spoiled the Tigers opener. 5-4 the final score in extras. That one went 11. Well, the Brewers may get their wish with Sheets at the plate. Jason Kendall may lead off the next inning. The 9-hitter.
Pretty good chance.
Busted bat floater caught by Lee, and a quick 1-2-3 for Zambrano. Still scoreless.
Did you do your taxes yet?
Nope.
We gotta get them done.
It's like this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's the federal free edition at TurboTax.com.
Charcoal invites you to slow down with new KC Masterpiece Sweet and Tangy Barbecue Sauce.
Tired of another sleepless night? For help falling asleep and staying asleep, there's two-layer Ambien CR. The first layer helps you fall asleep fast, but unlike other sleep aids, there's a second layer that helps you stay asleep. Until you know how ambient CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Be sure you're able to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active again. Sleepwalking and eating or driving while not fully awake with amnesia for the event have been reported. In rare cases, sleep aids may cause severe allergic reactions, such as swelling of your tongue or throat or shortness of breath. If you experience any of these behaviors or reactions, contact your doctor immediately. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's non-narcotic and can be taken for as long as your prescriber recommends. However, like most sleep aids, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. Ask your prescriber about Ambien CR for a good night's sleep from start to finish.
Funniest Pets and People, today at 6 Eastern on Superstation WGN.
Let's check in on today's Honda Accord game summary. Not much cooking offensively for these two teams, but Kosuke Fukudome came up, and on the first pitch he saw in the major leagues, smacked a double to deep center. But the only Cubs hit through 4 innings. As they bat in the bottom of the inning, Carlos Zambrano has looked very sharp. He's trying to pick up his first career opening day win in his 4th consecutive opening day assignment. Visit your Honda dealer and test drive the all-new 268 horsepower Accord V6. Check swing by Giovanni Soto. Check down to first base and fielded Culbreth, and he held up. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Ben Sheets has been around the plate all afternoon. Get me over curve, 1-2. PA and Zambrano to follow. Little tapper foul.
Well, for those of you who can remember back when Mark Pryor was healthy, he used to throw that breaking ball, and we talked about it at the time. Most hitters will see a breaking ball right out of a pitcher's hand. The ball has a different trajectory. It comes up out of his hand before finally taking the break and getting down in the zone. Soto will ground this ball to third base. Bill Hall throws on the move. 1 out. But Mark Pryor back in the days when he was healthy, Ben Sheets when he's throwing the ball the way he is today, you don't pick up that change in trajectory on the curveball. It comes straight out of his hand, very similar to his fastball, and then takes a very sharp break as it gets into the hitting zone. And that's the curveball Ben Sheets has working today.
PA came up with runners at the corners and 2 outs in the second and struck out swinging. Well, great to see Joe Kwasny and Melvin Gunn, all the great security people here at the ballpark. Great to see old friends. We haven't seen a lot of them in the last 6 months or so. Joe, a retired chief of police from Highland, Indiana. Our good friend Joe Blaha, I guess, is recovering from some knee problems. Joe, get well soon. We can't wait to see you back at the ballpark. And everyone in the Cubs front office, all the ushers.
It'll be a little easier to renew acquaintances, come Wednesday. A lot of stuff going on today. Everybody very busy in preparation for this exciting opening day, but things will settle back into a rhythm.
It's even 2-2 on PA. Cubs will face all righties in this series. And now it's full. Jeff Suppan on Wednesday, Dave Bush Thursday. The Cubs will go with Ted Lilly in game 2, Ryan Dempster in game 3. Got him, called strike 3 as PA was frozen. Number 7 for Sheets.
Boy, that comes on that short curveball. Starts it about belt high, drops it into the middle of the thighs. It just locks up Felix PA.
There's a buzz in the crowd right now. I think I know what everybody wants. They want Z to just take care of business himself.
Throw a shutout and hit a home run you can't lose.
If he's going to do it now, he probably would be best served to hit it the other way. Wind's not going to help him to right, but it will to left.
Well, we've seen him go that direction, and as hard as Ben Sheets is throwing that fastball, there's a pretty good chance he'll hit it to left field.
Got way under it.
Get a win. Get a win.
Come on, ball. Cubs with 1 hit through 5. It's 0-0.
Torture. Traitors. 5 nuclear bombs. And that's just the first hour.
We're gonna have some fun.
The most explosive season yet. 24. Saturday at 12:30 a.m. Eastern on Superstation WGN.
Wednesday night.
Huh. A TV show. About us.
What was the deal with that makeup?
Exactly. Why not just use real cavemen?
Well, I thought their diction was good. You could hear everything they were saying. At least they didn't say, it's so easy,
Yeah. At least there's that.
Leaders do not follow. They pave the way. Never settling for second place or second rate. They glorify the grime and dirty fingernails that are part of the cars that make men roar and drive women wild. Can you smell that? That's 100+ years of wheels spinning inside their heads as they figure out the next big first.
We need guys.
No, I know. We're running low, guys. Seriously. Look right there. 319. Good. Okay. Bam! 316 right there. Oh, yeah.
$1.
Win! Right on the money.
The Doubly Yummy Double Cheeseburger. One of the many brilliant choices you can find on the dollar menu.